If you're comparing Indian Hills Country Club and Atlanta Country Club in Marietta, the biggest mistake is assuming they attract the same buyer because they absolutely do not. By the way, we help people just like you every single week who are moving to, buying in, or selling in the North Atlanta area. And we'd love the opportunity to help you too. I'm Mary Ellen Vanaken, and joining me is Sue Jennings of the Mary Ellen Vanaken team of Keller Williams Realty, North Atlanta. We deal with people in the Atlanta area. We serve cities like Alpharetta, Milton, Roswell, Cumming, Johns Creek, Marietta, and other surrounding areas. So the best way to reach us is by calling or texting us at 770-626-5712 or booking an appointment using the link below. You can do a neighborhood quiz and see where you should be. And if you like this video, subscribe to our channel to view more videos about real estate in the Atlanta area and beyond. And stick around because at the end, we're going to share the biggest pricing mistakes we see sellers make in golf communities like this. And it can cost you a lot of money. Today, we're comparing two of the most talked about golf communities in the Marietta and East Cobb area, Indian Hills Country Club and Atlanta Country Club. And while they're both associated with golf, country club living, and highly desirable real estate, they are not the same type of community. That's where a lot of buyers and honestly, a lot of sellers get confused because when someone says they want a golf community in Marietta, they may be looking for a family-friendly neighborhood with an active club lifestyle, or they may be looking for privacy, prestige, larger homes, and more of luxury estate feel. Those are very different buyer motivations. So in this video, we're going to walk you through the key differences between Indian Hills Country Club and Atlanta Country Club, including location, lifestyle, home styles, buyer fit, and what sellers need to know before they list. Okay, location can completely change the feel of the neighborhood. Indian Hills Country Club is located in the heart of East Cobb, and one of the biggest advantages is convenience. You're close to shopping, you're close to restaurants, schools, grocery stores, parks, and major roads that make everyday life easier. For a lot of buyers, especially families or people relocating to Atlanta area, that convenience is a major selling point. Indian Hills feels very connected to daily life in East Cobb. It has that established neighborhood feel where people are walking, driving golf carts, heading to the club, taking kids to activities, and enjoying a true residential community. Atlanta Country Club, on the other hand, has a very different feel. It's also in the Marietta area, but it has a more private, prestigious, and tucked away atmosphere. Many buyers associate Atlanta Country Club with luxury, larger homes, and a more exclusive country club lifestyle. So right away, the difference is Indian Hills may feel more accessible and neighborhood orientated. Atlanta Country Club may feel more private, elevated, and estate-like. Neither is better for anyone. It depends on what kind of lifestyle the buyer is trying to create. Let's talk about lifestyle because this is where the comparison really starts to separate. Indian Hills Country Club tends to appeal to buyers who want a strong neighborhood feel with golf club amenities nearby. It can be a great fit for someone who wants an active community, a social environment, and the feeling of being part of an established East Cobb area. There is a very livable quality to living in Indian Hills. It feels approachable, active, connected. Atlanta Country Club feels different. It tends to attract buyers who are looking for a more elevated country club experience. The homes often feel more private, the lots can feel more substantial, and the overall perception is more luxury driven. For some buyers, that prestige matters. They want the name recognition. They want the privacy. They want the sense of arrival when they drive into the community. So if you're a buyer, the question is not just which golf course is better. The better question is, which lifestyle feels more like me? Do you want a neighborhood energy and convenience, or do you want privacy, prestige, and a more luxury country club feel? That answer will usually point you in the right direction. Now let's talk about homes, because this is one of the biggest differences between Indian Hills and Atlanta Country Club. Indian Hills has a broad mix of homes. You'll often see traditional East Cobb homes, renovated properties, homes with family-friendly floor plans, and homes that appeal to buyers who want location, community, and lifestyle without necessarily being at the very top of the luxury price range. It gives buyers more options depending on budget, renovation level, lot size, and layout. Atlanta Country Club, on the other hand, is often associated with larger homes, custom properties, luxury estates, and a more prestigious real estate profile. Buyers looking at Atlanta Country Club may be focused on larger square footage, more privacy, more impressive curb appeal, and a stronger luxury presence. That doesn't mean every home is the same, because every property is different. But from a market standpoint, Atlanta Country Club often carries a more exclusive luxury association. So for buyers, Indian Hills may offer more flexibility and a stronger neighborhood feel. Atlanta Country Club may offer more prestige, privacy, and high-end luxury appeal. And for sellers, this matters because the marketing strategy should not be the same. You don't market a home in Indian Hills the exact same way you market a home in Atlanta Country Club. The buyer psychology is different. Who is Indian Hills best for? That may be a better fit for buyers who want golf community living but still want to feel connected to the energy of East Cobb. It can be especially appealing for buyers who care about convenience. They care about schools, neighborhood activities, and a more approachable country club lifestyle. If someone wants to be in a well-known Marietta golf community, but they also want a practical day-to-day location, Indian Hills can be very attractive and may also appeal to buyers who want the option to renovate, personalize, or find a home that fits their lifestyle without necessarily needing a full luxury estate. For sellers in Indian Hills, the key is to highlight more than just the house. You want to highlight the lifestyle, the neighborhood feel, the convenience, the access to East Cobb amenities, the sense of community, because buyers are not just buying walls and a roof. They are buying into a way of living.
So who is Atlanta Country Club best for? Atlanta Country Club may be a better fit for buyers who want more prestigious and privacy in terms of their golf community experience. This is often the buyer who values luxury, space, privacy, and long-term desirability. They may be looking for a larger home, a more impressive lot, or a community with a strong name recognition. Atlanta Country Club has that established luxury reputation, and for many buyers, that carries weight. For sellers in Atlanta Country Club, the marketing needs to speak to that buyer. It needs to feel polished. It needs to highlight privacy, prestige, lifestyle, architectural details, lot quality, updates, and the emotional value of living in one of Marietta's most recognized country club communities. Luxury buyers are not just looking at price per square foot. They are looking at the full experience. If you want to know how the home feels, how it lives, how private it is, how it entertains, and how it compares to other luxury options in the area, that is why positioning is so important. So is it Indian Hills Country Club or Atlanta Country Club? The answer depends upon the buyer. If you want a more neighborhood-oriented golf community with a strong East Cobb convenience, Indian Hills may be the better fit for you. If you want a more private, prestigious, luxury country club environment, Atlanta Country Club may be the better fit for you. But here's the important part. For sellers, the buyer pool is different. A buyer looking at Indian Hills may be comparing lifestyle, schools, convenience, and value. For a buyer looking at Atlanta Country Club, they may be comparing prestige, privacy, estate quality, and luxury positioning. That means your pricing, staging, photography, video, and marketing message needs to match the specific buyer who is most likely to fall in love with your home. So what's the biggest seller mistake, Mary Ellen?
I don't know. What do you think? What is the biggest seller mistake right now?
One of the biggest mistakes sellers make in golf communities is pricing their home like it's just another house in Marietta. But golf community homes are not just competing on bedrooms, bathrooms, and square footage. They are competing on lifestyle. They are competing on perception. They are competing on location within the community, lot quality, updates, views, club access, privacy, curb appeal, and emotional appeal. And if your home is priced without understanding those factors, you can either leave money on the table or you can sit on the market longer than you should. And that's why it's important to work with someone who understands how buyers compare communities like Indian Hills and Atlanta Country Club. Because the right strategy can make a major difference in how your home is received. If you're thinking about buying or selling in Indian Hills Country Club, Atlanta Country Club, or anywhere in the Marietta or East Cobb area, we'd love to be a resource for you.
Yes, we help people just like you understand the market, compare neighborhoods, and make confident real estate decisions. And we'd love to help you. We also have this great neighborhood quiz that you guys can check on to see if Marietta is even in your something you want to do. So you can call or text us at 770-626-5712, or you can use any of the descriptions below. And if you're trying to decide which golf community is the best fit for your lifestyle, make sure to watch, because we're going to narrow down the right fit faster for you, and using a local realtor who knows all the golf communities around Atlanta, which we do, we can help you make the right decision for you and your family.